Hey there, Boom Squad, Spartan Boomer here. Got another video for you. Let's talk Halo. So we got another video from 343 where they're going over the Inside Infinite update from January. Stay tuned to check out more information from it, but if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a video for all the latest Halo Infinite news and updates. Alright, check it into the video. Community Manager John Unishek and lead Sandbox designer Quinn Del Hoyo took some time to dive into some questions they received to give some more insight to what we can expect from Halo Infinite Sandbox. Be sure to check out the link for the original video in the description. Don't forget to use hashtag Ask343 if you have any questions you want to send in. Lead Sandbox designer Quinn Del Hoyo explained that the Sandbox team's goal is to have weapons fine-tuned for the campaign and multiplayer separately, but to keep them as similar as possible. Del Hoyo confirmed that the Sandbox team's plans are to continuously update weapons in the game as needed to promote a healthy balance in every phase of the game. We love to see that.
We would like to announce you can now use a grapple shot to hijack a Banshee!
What? You heard that right, Boom Squad. You can now use the grapple shot in Halo Infinite to hijack a Banshee. That's nuts. Quinn Del Hoyo answered a couple of questions about some functions that the grapple shot will have in relation to weapons and vehicles. The grapple shot is sounding more and more like an extremely valuable piece of equipment you want to get in-game. Unishek expanded on this, explaining he personally used the grapple shot to pick up weapons accidentally, and sometimes intentionally during the campaign. That's nuts. He also seemed very excited about referring to this experience, so it sounded like a lot of fun. Safe to say this will be a fun new future we can all explore once Halo Infinite comes out. The Halo community had a lot of great questions for this video, so I hope you get a chance to check all of them out. But the Halo community did raise a question about how the weapons will be affected by future updates and patches. Del Hoyo explained that the roles of each weapon and how they are used is a priority for the Sandbox team, and that future updates will not cause them to lose sight of that priority. However, they will adjust damage and accuracy to keep everything balanced, as needed. I really like these videos when they talk about their opinions of the game. A very interesting insight that Del Hoyo gives us in this interview is an update on the Ravager we saw in the campaign trailer. He talked about the types of damage and how they're different between Brute Plasma and the classic Covenant Plasma. He confirmed that Brute Plasma burns hotter and overheats faster than the classic Covenant Plasma. That gives us a clue on the differences we can see in Brute weapons and Covenant weapons in the game. So I got a question for you. Do you think the banished weapons will also be different, or is it just specific to the ones for the Brutes? Del Hoyo also received a question about how equipment items will be acquired in the game. He shared that they will be available at pickup spots on the map that you may also have to kill enemies to gain access to. This reminds me a lot of Warzone when you kill a boss to get a special weapon, or you may just come across a boss that may have an upgraded weapon or something that you don't have yet in the game. Another cool update that we got was that the vehicles will now respond to damage. So they have a response system set in place, so if a vehicle receives damage in combat, it affects how you use the vehicle. Crazy, right? So now if you lose a tire on a Warthog, you're not going to be able to drive it straight. Oh no. I need to go get my Warthog license. Oh dear. Del Hoyo talked about how grenades will still be in Infinite, and he also talked about the spike grenade we saw in the Halo Infinite campaign trailer. In a similar way, the weapon system they want is that a grenade offers a unique option to the player. That's kind of cool. I think that's cool. The Halo community raised a great question about the hierarchy of shotguns and how that's going to be affected by the new Bulldog shotgun. So, Del Hoyo responded by explaining that the Sandbox team is working to make sure each weapon has their unique place in the sandbox, especially classic weapons that we've grown to love, like the Normfang or, the Tartar's Gavel. The Halo community also brought up the same conversation with the classic Magnum. They also talked about how they wanted pistols to not necessarily be a long-range weapon like we see in Halo 5, but they want them to serve their purpose in comparison to other guns like rifles. So I think this is pretty key. I really enjoy these interactions 343 is having with the Halo community. I think it's nice to actually see their side of things, the way they operate, and what they think. I think that this is going to be a great game, and I think the game is in good hands. Be on the lookout for the next update coming out on February the 25th. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching. Once again, don't forget, if you liked the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update on Halo Infinite and all the latest news. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Spartan Boomer out.